Hi everyone, happy Monday. Today's video is going to be another Big Brother update. Did anybody watch it over the weekend? I didn't find it actually to be too exciting over the weekend. Obviously there was the eviction on Friday where Chloe Khan left. Wasn't that much of a surprise, was it, to be honest with you? It'll be interesting now to see how Bear behaves now that she's left. But yeah, it wasn't too much of a surprise. I'm so glad Bear is still in because I think he is so funny. I think he may be an absolute tosser to live with, but however, for reality TV, he is TV gold. So I am Team Bear all the way. But but yeah, I thought it was a little. I didn't think it was too eventful over the weekend. But last night's episode was quite funny, wasn't it? So that's what I'm going to touch upon now. So obviously Chloe left. One thing I was worried about was when she was walking down her boobs. I was thinking, oh my god, is she going to spill out of that dress? Those boobs looked absolutely humongous. And I thought Emma Willis grilled her a little bit actually. I thought she was a bit mean to her because actually when she was interviewing her, she didn't come across too bad. She'd actually come across okay. So I don't know, I think Emma was a bit harsh on her really. She obviously doesn't like her. So you could, and I think you could see that in the interview, which was a bit of a shame. So now, last night's episode, nominations again. So people who are up for nomination are Bear, as usual, Renee, and who else? Heavy D and Lewis. Now, I'm feeling a bit sorry for Lewis in a way because I feel he's being put up as a bit of a scapegoat, you know, and I don't know, I just find it to be a little bit, they're using him just because he's friends with Bear and he doesn't seem to really be doing anything too, it's too wrong to me. But anyway, Heavy D, I can understand, he's loud, a bit crass and just a bit, could be bloody irritating to live with. Bear, he's up for the whole series. And Renee. Now, I'm not surprised about Renee because I think she has come across terribly. Whether it's to do with how it's been edited or not, I don't know, but I do think she has come across super bad. She comes across as aggressive, and unless you agree with her, that's it, it's her way or the highway kind of thing, and you can't have a difference of opinion, you know. And it's alright for her to call people all the names under the sun. Nothing gets said to her by Big Brother, does it? But yesterday, what was super duper funny I found was that Heavy D said to her, she was doing some cooking, and Heavy D said she hasn't done any washing up of any kind. And I thought, do you know what? I don't think he's the sort of person to sort of say that unless it was true, and I think it may have hit a nerve of her. Well, she kicked off, you know, effing and blinding her under the sun, and yeah, kicked off at Heavy D and Bear. Bear was antagonising the situation, but isn't that what Big Brother's all about? I mean, if everyone got along harmoniously, wouldn't it be a bit dull? And I got a bit annoyed actually that Bear got called into the diary room for apparently being antagonistic. However, Renee could say whatever she wanted, you know, call him all the names under the sun. Nothing got said to her, did it? So I think that's wrong. I think Big Brother, if you're going to do that for one, you've got to do it for the other. You know, everyone needs to be treated the same. So she was really, really kicking off. You're an asshole, you know, and all the rest of it. Anyway, I found it super duper funny. But anyway, later on in the episode, there was evictions. So, and as I said, Lewis, Heavy D, Bear as usual, and Renee are all up. And Heavy D, obviously, even though he was making out he didn't care, he obviously did care because Bear, being Bear, for some reason got a bottle of olive oil and poured it all over the garden. I'm not really too sure why he did it. It was bizarre, but it was quite funny. But then Heavy D, I can't remember who did it first, but Heavy D took things to the next level, throwing rice, pasta, everything all over the floor, obviously in kind of temper, which was kind of silly, but also kind of funny. It was more funny to see everyone's reaction. So now he got called into the diary room along with Bear, and they had to clear their mess up, which we knew would happen anyway. But Bear's response in the diary room, oh my god, so super duper funny. I just think he is so hilarious. I really, really do. And I tell you what was really funny was when he was given his nominations as well. He is just quality TV. He is so funny. I'm not saying I'd like him to be my mate, but he is so super duper funny. Obviously he's playing up to the cameras a bit, but aren't they all? But maybe he's just being a bit more obvious about it. But oh my god, it was just so funny. Anyway, so all this mess was all over the floor, and then they obviously were told by Big Brother they had to clear it up, which we knew would happen. Heavy D went out the diary room and was sitting in the garden, and that Katie Waissel, to be honest with you, why is she not up for nomination? Because she's boring as anything, super duper boring, and she seems really miserable. I mean, and the way she behaved with, I know Heavy D's made her cry and stuff, which obviously isn't very nice. You don't want anyone to be crying. However, she seemed really over emotional, and she got really, really angry, and her face was going super red. She started shouting at Heavy D. She got a broom, and she was like, "You need to clear your mess up now!" And she started going mad, and I just thought, chill out, love. Calm down, have a drink, sit down, and just calm the fuck down. It was just really, really weird the way she behaved, you know, really kicking off over this mess. And Heavy D and Bear, I think, did clear it up in the end, but oh my God, it was just super duper weird behaviour. Really, really weird. And then another thing that happened in the episode was James actually nominated Aubrey. Yeah, I don't like James. He's a bit of a know-it-all. He actually thinks he's super safe now, and I think he thinks he's one of the people that could be, you know, could win. I'm not saying he can't, but I don't really like him. I don't think he's going to win, and the way he flipping talks as if he's like doing a radio show all the time is so annoying. Every time he comes on, I'm like, it just makes me cringe. But anyway, so Aubrey kicked off on him for being nominated, for the reasons for nominating. However, despite his reasons, that is part of the game, and I actually thought how she behaved, having a go at him, you know, for not reasons for not. If you have a problem with me, you can come and talk to me and all this stuff. Sorry, my accent was terrible then, started and then stopped, ignore that. But you know, so she was saying, if you have a problem with me, you can come and talk to me. Look, Aubrey, this is all part of the Big Brother game. I mean, come on. She obviously really thought she wasn't going to get nominated, didn't she? And she really took it personal. And the way she was kicking off at him in his face, for one, I think she should have been told off for that. And I actually, even though I don't like James, when he was sitting down, it actually made me feel a bit sad, because it looked like it really choked him and upset him. And she was, I think, the way she spoke to him was not on at all, really. Even though I think he's a bit of a wanker, two wrongs don't make a right, and I do not think the way she spoke to him was acceptable, and I think he looked really upset, and just wasn't nice to watch. So there is my Big Brother update for you. I'm going to be watching tonight. Are you all going to be watching tonight? I definitely will be. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will do some more updates throughout the series, and without further ado, I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.